Hi, okay, so I saw this trick and I want to see if it works. This is taking Seint Makeup and making it um, uh, tinted moisturizer. So before I started Seint, I have very dry skin and I used to use powder, which of course is terrible as you age. Just sits in your fine lines and it makes it worse. So then I switched over to tinted moisturizer. When it first came out, I thought this was like the greatest thing ever, and that it would take care of, I would like two birds with one stone. I wouldn't even moisturize anymore. It didn't work that way. And not to mention, a lot of times I had such dry skin because I hadn't started using Pomifera that it just looked cakey and weird. So I saw this trick and I'm going to try it. So I use Pomifera. So I'm going to take the Nourishing Facial Moisturizer. And I'm going, Seint makes a moisturizer, but I use Pomifera. Okay, so I'm going to take a dollop, a small amount. Okay, one pump. That's also why I think I'm going to like this, because you need very little. So the Pomifera pump's like very small. Then you take your highlight color that you use for all over, like your foundation. And then you're going to, I'm going to drag my finger through it, okay? By the way, I've never done this before, so bear with me. And I'm going to just put a little on the tip of my finger, okay? And I'm going to put it in my palm, okay? See that? It's right there. And I'm going to mix the two. I never did this before. I saw this last night, and I thought, mind blown. Okay? It's creamy, but for people like me with ultra dry skin, I thought it might be even better. And then, okay, you don't need a lot. Ooh. Right? I really didn't make a lot. But the person said you didn't need a lot. Okay. And you start, I used all of it, okay? Let me see what else. Can't even tell. And there you go. So, oh, like that's just a little, like there. I wonder if I need more color, but no, we'll see. Now, I thought you just mix it. Don't. Take your, this is the blush and bronzer brush, but not the big fluffy, the smaller side. And you're going to do the exact same thing you do with your Seint Makeup normally. And you're going to just swirl it in. You know what? I really was scared about having too much, that I think I might have made too little. And you can actually, there are so many ways to put on this makeup, and that's what I'm doing right now, is that I'm learning just another way. No, I think I'm okay. But I could probably, if you want, you could do a little more. But if you want, I use another mirror. You can, wow. Okay. Seriously, this is the greatest thing I think I ever just found. And you can use this. Some people do this as they feel comfortable doing an all over foundation color. And some people just do it in the spots that they normally do it. I'm sold. I am absolutely sold. I love it. Okay. And now I'm going to do my regular hack. Okay. So I'm going to then turn around and I'm going to take my brightener, and I am, so I am 51, and us mature ladies with the brightener, less is more. So you just put it here and here. Other ladies put it all over. They're younger. Then put here, put here, put here. Now I'm going to take my contour, my brightener. Okay, and I always list my colors so you can see what it looks, my colors are. Your colors might be completely different. And then I'm going to take my contour, and I'm going to contour my nose. Okay, you'll see. All right. Contour my forehead. Try to make that thing smaller. I always had such a high forehead and it bothered me as a child. And then I'm gonna hug my cheekbones. If you see, I have a ton of other videos on my YouTube channel. So I go through the different brushes, and come down here and contour my chin, my jaw, start up here a little. And I have tons of different videos that you can watch, but I really wanted to, I love this Buff and Brush bronzer brush. And here's the trick. This is, I think, $36, right? It's 36, 37, 36. I'll leave it in the comments. If you look in the collections, for $40, you can get this. It's $36 because if you, I just did the math, because if you buy it with the Bella bronzer, you get the bronzer for $4. I bought them both separately and paid a lot more money because I bought them separately. And I thought the reason why I bought them separately is I'm not a bronzer girl. Bronzer's not my thing. I'm too pale to wear bronzer. All these, I'm not, okay? And I ended up buying the bronzer, and I love the bronzer. The other trick is if you want your highlight color that I showed you with the moisturizer, make tinted moisturizer, you can also put your bronzer color in there and combine the two. And now I just do my HAC like I normally did. I love it. I'm telling you, I used to love tinted moisturizer. I told you it didn't really work for me because I had such dry skin. Thank God for Pomifera. Okay. Oh, you know what I want to do? I do want to put a lip and cheek color on. Thank goodness for Pomifera, I'm telling you. I by the way, always forget my lip and cheek color. I don't know why. I have always had a dry skin problem. It reminds me of the Breakfast Club. You know when Ali Sheedy does that with her hair and she has such bad dandruff, she makes snow for her picture. No joke, that's what my face looked like. You would go like this and like it just would all come down. It was disgusting. And I tried everything, every over-the-counter product that they made, I tried it. I went to New York City, very expensive high-end dermatologists. I tried prescription medication that they told me to stop after 2 weeks because it would thin out my skin and my skin would rip. Like it's like really strong medicine. It never helped. I stopped using it because I was like, this isn't even helping. And now I have to worry about like what's in it and my skin and everything else. It's so funny because actually when I go back and I look at videos, it looks like I'm beating my face up with the brush and it's really very soft. So I have to remember, don't worry when you see me. Stipple under here because it's really very soft. And my dry skin was terrible until I found Pomifera. Now, to be fair, I just want you to know that I am a Pomifera affiliate and Seint. So if you use my links, I earn a little commission. All right, there you go. So that's it. I mean, it's super easy. I love it. I want you to know, I think this is like the greatest thing. Then I take my Perfector sponge. It's damp. And then I dry it up in a towel even more. And then I spray a little setting spray. Now, the Perfector sponge with the setting spray does a couple of things. The Perfector sponge alone even, you don't even need the setting spray. The setting spray helps your makeup set, but it's got lots of good stuff in it. But the Perfector sponge alone takes off all the excess, what's sitting, especially us mature ladies. And I like it because look, you do this and it gets into that crevice where we have these fine lines and it doesn't remove your makeup. Remember, it's not drenched. It just removes enough of that extra excess and really watches, you know, we mature women have to worry about these fine lines, right? I didn't have to worry about that before. I really didn't. So I'm also now going to go in and I'm going to put some illuminator. Okay. I'm going to do my eyes, but I'm really doing my basic hack for you guys to show you. And I'm going to take a little vanilla dusting powder. This is the blend brush. And I'm just going to put a little dusting powder under my eye area. And I'm done. And I just did my basic hack, but I turned my highlight color into tinted moisturizer. How cool is that? I'll work on my eyes afterwards, but how that turned out to be a very good trick. So try it and let me know in the comments what you think. I love Seint Makeup because it just absolutely allows you to put it on anyway, and you could be putting it on for over a year like me and find something new.